problem is it's starting to crush. So I'm losing the ability to fit in the ventilation shaft. However, so we can maybe get to a different room that cannot be accessed through doorways and such, because most of the doorways here are blocked by concrete and big bolts and everything. So the other thing is, I'm glad we brought these Dharma Institute hazmat suits, because the black soot in here is also really good for my lungs. I'm gonna have to take a lung brush when I'm done with this, because physically it's just nasty. I'm a little slow right now because I'm narrating and also trying not to die. But I'm through the pinch. Oh yeah, the vent turns.
The United States government, at the height of the Cold War, was afraid of a nuclear war with the Soviet Union. They built in this city a nuclear fallout shelter. And where did they build it, Jacob?
In a volcano.
They built the nuclear fallout shelter inside a volcanic cone in the middle of this city. As the Cold War began to wane and fears began to subside, the state transitioned the use of the nuclear facility to an emergency call center. It was only then that they realized another terrible truth. The call center workers were getting sick from the stale, rotten air inside the volcanic cave bunker. So the facility was closed and its entrance buried shut many years ago. Until now.
Technically it's a cave.
Yeah.
Because it's all underground, it's dark. Also, I haven't been this scared in a while.
So we're walking down the steps to this abandoned bunker here, and see the old poles where the railing used to be, the bricks and slab there. Oh wow. Oh shoot.
Okay, it's a slide in, it's not gonna be a problem, but guess what?
What?
It's pretty tight.
Oh.
I'm gonna go in. See you later.
See ya.
Oh.
Our cavers, accustomed to entering the darkness, descend the dirt and debris which have been dug out to reveal an upper entrance located at the top corner of the old cargo bay.
Lost my bag.
Uh-oh.
It's okay, it's only... pretty tight!
Okay. Tight. Tight, even tight. Oh, this place smells so bad.
As they enter the bunker, decades of bad odor from damp, rotten, burned out, and decaying materials overwhelm the senses of the urban explorers.
Uh-oh. This smells like a place in Hawaii. Cocoa palms. You remember that abandoned resort
so you
in
think
Hawaii?
it's just mold and rot and stuff?
Yeah, cocoa palms smelled exactly like this, the abandoned resort. We have just entered this crazy place, and look at this, already filled with loot. Here we have, what would you call this? Whatever
I have no idea what
is.
that is.
We have papers and forms right there. We have insulation up there. We have lockers.
Check them out for stuff.
We have boilers, old pill bottles with pills. I bet you would die.
Oh, try some.
And here we have the boiler room filled with all the equipment used to boil the water and purify it in this nuclear shelter. With this thing being 8 stories tall, this place is huge. I'm guessing that's the power to it. That's the on-off switch, it's both on-off.
We should leave those off.
We should leave those off.
So we are heading upstairs here, and we're going slow because we keep hitting our head on stuff. And it's creepy. I'll wait for you to come around.
These stairs feel like they're gonna collapse.
Yeah, they do. Everything's rotten in here. There's lots of metal wiring hanging down. Obviously, we don't want to take a wire spike to the face.
Classroom A.
Be careful with your kid.
There's writing on the walls. Wires dangling. As you can see here, all the copper's been stripped out. These wires are now stretched out and the copper has been ripped out of them. See, this one here still has copper in it, but the rest of them completely stripped.
After examining the entry rooms, Calvin and Jacob head downstairs to the largest space in the bunker, an underground auditorium.
So check this giant room out. I think clearly what's happening here is there has been a fire. But you can see for all the years that this was open, there's not that much graffiti on this big weird mural. This is mostly decay, but the graffiti is limited such that you can still see quite a bit of what's going on. Most of the desks are in here. Seems to be some working typewriters. It's very bad. It's burned mold. However,
it's better than it was. So.
However, it's acceptable for a little while. It's like radiation, right? It's
Receipts.
It's okay for a little while.
Office. We're here in a Cold War bunker, and it is filled with everything. And what is this?
It's a telephone.
That's cool looking. We have old files, old phone numbers. Tiles from the roof have fallen. We have some furniture down here. They're all in tiles from the roof. After the fire, all fallen in on the floor in stacks. We have a beautiful recliner right there, and this was tip-top notch stuff back in its day. This bunker is made for worst case scenario. If a nuke hit, you could stay here.
So this is how a phone works. Is you dial the buttons, and then, hello. What do you know? It's for Jacob.
Really?
Police Activities League. That sounds so 1970s. Pension board. The trials of war have taken hold of me. Uncle has been hard. But I love you and think about you daily. When I leave this bunker, it is going to be quite exciting. Get yourself in there.
Put up. Let's crawl in.
Some of the rooms have so much fire damage, they can only be accessed through the walls or ventilation shafts.
Oh, it smells really bad.
Does it?
Yep. Can I bust through a wall somewhere?
That's a great idea. A little further. That's the wall. That's the main wall there. So you got about 10 more feet. Oh, there he is.
Further down the corridor, Jacob re-emerges from the narrow wall crawl space.
Here's Johnny! Can I bust through here?
Come on out. Look at the pie, that's all it is. Just found these, some sort of invoice tickets. Brand new, wrapped, sealed, from the 60s. We got a working phone.
Can I look for anything else in this loop?
From the Dharma Institute.
So the US and Russia were so afraid of each other, about each other bombing and nuking each other. They built these facilities everywhere. And so they could spy on each other and keep it secret from each other.
And, Jacob, so when there was a nuclear blast, the people working in the bunker could stay hidden.
It's really hard to see what's going on in here.
What? I'm going to monitor.
Wow, an Apple IIe.
This entire place is blueprints.
It is.
Look, there's the doors where they open.
Vents, doors. Some sort of switchboard. We think this is the kitchen. What we're looking for is ventilation shafts. We want to get into ventilation and see if we can find go from room to room through the vents.
We're going up this flight of stairs.
And it's quite creepy.
And it is very tall. And also there's a fly right there. See that little guy with his little fly? This is quite creepy. As you can see, this paint is very old. It's burnt, it's rusted. I want to see how high these go and where they go.
And it's quite echoey.
Very, very echoey. Covered in broken and shattered lights, fixtures.
Keep going.
The walls are wax and
Look at the condensation here. Nasty.
starting to smell bad.
I know.
The walls are wet and strippy. Same piece of concrete we passed. Passing it again.
53 flights, by the way. It's an attic. Okay, Jacob's gonna go in the attic.
Yeah,
Be
let's go
careful.
in the
Hey,
attic.
watch your step.
These are wood.
We'll go one at a time. So talk about the ricketiness of the steps.
Very rickety. It's an old pulley system up here. And there's like, oh my gosh. Look how old the Mountain Dew bottle is.
And it feels firm? Okay, so...
It is firm.
Wow, what is that? Is that just ventilation rack? Look at this one. Look, there's the doorway. We're about to get an event, guys.
Yes, we are.
So, wow, look at this.
That's filled with concrete.
We can get in all these vents. Is that concrete or is that the earth?
That's concrete.
Wow, so strange. Vents, 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 vents. We are going to find an entrance and get into vents. Look, I thought of entrance.
Where? Oh.
E.
Oh. Oh.
Why, yes, I am Limbor.
Ta-ta.
Why, yes. Why, yes, I am Limbor. Thank you for asking. That was actually pretty tough. We want to see where the ventilation goes. It is full, by the way, full of black soot. So as I back up through this, I'm gonna get smaller and smaller in the camera, and I understand that, but I want to sort of highlight the distances that I can go in here. Jacob, why don't you kind of make sure that I'm not floating over something that could break through?
Okay.
It's a little bit smashed.
Yeah, I can see that. I see you.
It turns a corner. Hey, buddy. What's that? Inside the ventilation shaft of a Cold War bunker buried under the city. Yeah! What else could be this much fun? And it's getting tight. Oh, air quality is nuclear. I'm not even joking, guys. My snot is probably black at this point. Oh, yeah! Am I over the floor? What? Do you know that it is, or does it just curve and you can't see?
The welded vent cover means this is the end of the line for Calvin. He must now find a way to exit the metal corridor before his ability to breathe becomes too difficult.
You know how we do the turning around? Bring your knees up, hips back, look at that. So good. Yeah. Anyways, so I'll bring my other knee over like this and squeeze it out, squeeze it out, squeeze it out, squeeze it out. Oh yeah. I'll take this. Feel buried alive. What's that?
You can fire it up on this thing.
No, I can break it open. It's not a problem. It's just got some pins in it. So, my spit is black. I'm glad I wore the suit because...
As he crawls out, care must be taken not to get cut on the sharp metal edges of the now rusted vent access panel.
Oh, look at this. What a weird room. Nasty. How do I look?
You're black.
So, like, share, and subscribe. Oh, come on. You're killing your nephew for likes.
This window here has melted because of the fire. You can see, you can grab a piece.
Careful, dude.
It is tinted with black.
Psycho Jacob.
And this black screening also melted. The glass shattered. The door was stayed white, but on this side's still blue. Here, inside every single one of these, is a locker. And I'm guessing when this place was not in use, but was going to be used, there was probably stuff in each locker. You probably assigned a locker. It probably had suit and materials in it, and you could also put your own stuff in it. Now these are all rusted open and or shut.
They are heavy doors, though, huh?
Yeah.
They're nuclear blast doors.
Ladies first.
Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Ugh. Is that a dead animal? Nah, it's just a pile of poop or something.
That is a deer.
Is it?
I see it's, God.
Probably a dog.
No, it smells like a dead animal. It's a dead animal.
Well, some of it is. Oh, there's a hoof? Is that a hoof?
As they leave, finding a molded animal carcass is a keen reminder that not everything entering finds an exit.
So we're done, and I'm trying to get out. Yep, this is happening. Proceed. Okay, so getting out of this is not easy.
The steep slope of the mud bank makes crawling out a slippery endeavor. There is no other entry or exit point to this now buried nuclear communications bunker. The roads are blocked, and even the standard entry points are sealed forever. What remains are reminders of the fearful governments and societies of yesteryear. The constant belief that a nuclear winter was imminently possible, and a relentless pursuit of the national defense are the memories on which this formidable bunker was built.
I'm climbing out of what is the bunker.
Now, we are a nation with new fears, new walls, and perhaps in the future, more decaying and destroyed memories to explore.
My lungs are full of black. This is going to take a few days to get over. I will not be running. Like, I seriously feel ill.
Great day.
Very
Paving,
sudden.
slowing down.
Yeah.
Slowing down. Head down. Head down.
Head down. We're not dirty. You're dirty.
Because the audio is fantastic. So this is a Cold War bunker. That's great, Jacob. You want to take a look in there? My readings show that the air is probably fine. And that's uncomfortable anyway. Look at this. This is just mold and decay. That's disgusting.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed our video adventure, please feel free to hit the button which is the subscription, or share with your friends, family and neighbors. However, if you didn't like the video, please feel free to hit dislike, leave a negative comment, or even block us. We consider that to be high praise.
For more in-depth caving videos and to learn more, please visit our second channel, Even Darker, and see you underground.